Kirby joins us again. Doctor, welcome back to QVC.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on your show.
And thank you for sharing me pictures of that handsome young man in your life.
My pleasure. He might be watching. So.
Okay, say hi.
Hi, how you doing, Cash?
He's gorgeous. Well, highly sought after celebrities in LA, in Beverly Hills, go to Dr. Will Kirby. He is a board certified dermatologist. When you think about the faces in Beverly Hills, they are the faces that go to Dr. Will Kirby. And I had the honor of doing an hour with you.
Correct.
And we had a huge response to this from Neutrogena. Now, I think all of us grew up with the name Neutrogena, but Neutrogena Dermatologics, Dr. Kirby, takes it to the next level. This is not the Neutrogena we've seen in the drugstore. This is a high-end level that you love and you recommend from Neutrogena, correct?
Absolutely. Neutrogena Dermatologics is the specialized professional division of Neutrogena. And what that means is they focus on that unique partnership between scientists and board-certified dermatologists like myself.
And just look at his skin and buy the item. That's all I have to say. But when we were on the air with this last time, this is the Neutrogena Dermatologics Retinol Wrinkle Filler. I mean, let me just say that again. It is a wrinkle filler. We went right to auto delivery for a big reason. This is a 3-month supply. So you're spending, you know, a couple quarters and a nickel a day for gorgeous looking skin. However, for the first time ever, we're offering this on 2 easy payments. So we've never had a 2-pay easy plan before on this, even though the last time we were on the air together, this is one of the best-selling items in the show. Now, we've heard a lot today. It's beautiful you try something new. So we may look at this and say, what in the world is a wrinkle filler?
Well, I think this product is misnamed, and I think I have to apologize for that because I think it should be called the Wrinkle Fighter, because that's exactly what it does. It goes on an active seek and destroy mission and allows you to really target specific wrinkles that are bothering you. Now, if you say, who is this for? Well, like you intimated, anyone with wrinkles, but that can be someone in their mid-20s, late 20s who's starting to know those signs of aging. It can be someone who loves their skincare regime. They're really, really happy, but they want to take it to that next level. They really want to make an active fight and fight against those wrinkles.
Right. And how does this work? Because you've got a really cool demonstration.
I'm so passionate about this product because what's inside of it. And let me preface this by saying, in my professional opinion, as a board-certified dermatologist, I personally feel, and I use this product myself, that it is the single best thing that you can do topically to fight wrinkles.
Wow.
But the product's in here, it's a fusion product. So what it does, it combines that stabilized retinol technology that, if you've seen me on before, you know I love it. It's a product that is just really widely accepted in the medical community as being a gold standard anti-aging fighter. But the other product in it is hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is a naturally occurring substance that's in our skin, and as we age, we lose it. So the demonstration here, if we could, if you show this vase here, that what I want you to imagine is the water in this vase is the normal water that's occurring in the air. It's the normal water on your skin. And this hard sponge here, this hard sponge, that's the hyaluronic acid that's contained in the product. What happens when you put the two together? Very, very quickly, that hyaluronic acid plumps up. It holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water.
Wow.
So as you age, you lose this hyaluronic acid that's in your body. And what we're doing here is putting it on the surface of the skin to give you an immediate result and long-term results, diminishing the look of those wrinkles.
So I love that visual aid because you can think about that on your skin. But Dr. Kirby, how do we use it and when do we use it?
It's so incredibly easy to use. Actually, can we step over and
Sure.
look at Suzanne?
Okay. We've got gorgeous Suzanne.
We have gorgeous Suzanne here, and Suzanne, I'm not going to tell your age because you're like myself. I think that people probably tell you that you're younger than you look, but she, and this is no offense to you because you're gorgeous, but starting to develop some lines. One of the area that people develop lines is nasolabial lines, from the nose to the lip, nasolabial. So if you have nasolabial lines that are bothering you, this is a phenomenal product to apply.
So you apply it right on the line.
You're targeting those specific wrinkles. You're going on an active fight. You're on a mission, and you're targeting those specific wrinkles. The next area that we talk about is the marionette lines, from the corner of the mouth to the bottom of the chin. That's another area people actively want to target.
And on clean skin, Dr. Kirby?
This should be the first thing that comes in contact with your skin. Why? Because it's an actual treatment. It's not a makeup. This is a very real product backed by research and development. The reason that you get such beautiful results is because so much incredible science went into it.
Anywhere else on the face?
Absolutely. One of the areas, can you get real surprised for me here? Suzanne's developing some lines here.
And some of us have those without having to act surprised.
No, absolutely. Well, you can either target them like she should here, where they're just starting to show up, or when they're deeper. Now, the other area that women tell me that they absolutely hate, one of the biggest complaints with wrinkles, is the little fine lines. If we could maybe show here, you really don't have any. No offense, you're starting to slowly get the little tiny lines that go vertically on the lip, and women hate it. Why? Because they're lipstick drains into it, and they get those little tiny lines.
It's like all those things I used to read about, and then suddenly they happen to me,
Well,
like feathering of lipstick and all this other stuff,
Yes.
and you're like, where did that come from? And I also think that this is something with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee is part of this day, which is try something new. I mean, sometimes what you're using is great, but maybe add one new item. Maybe you love your skincare regimen, but Dr. Kirby, could we not add this
100%.
to a full regimen to just really target on those lines?
Something, you bring up an excellent point there. This is something Suzanne and I were talking about off camera before we went on tonight, and that's what is beauty? How do you define beauty? And ultimately, it really is personal. Maybe you have a wrinkle and it doesn't bother you. Good for you. Maybe you have a wrinkle that does bother you, and you want to take an active result and take an active fight against that wrinkle. And that's how this product is so easy for you to use and allows you to target that specific spot.
Well, 500 have been ordered today, and this is on auto delivery because, like any great skincare, this is not something you want to stop using just because you're seeing great results the first time out. And what are we seeing here
Well,
on
let's
the
take a
befores
brief
and
look
after,
at this
Dr.
before and
Kirby?
after. This patient in particular, if you have a high-def TV, look at her forehead. After just 8 weeks, you see a significant reduction in those lines and wrinkles on her forehead, but also in between the brow, the 11s or the 111s, those lines there. This patient in particular really noted her cheek area. If you take a look from left to right, just 8 weeks, you really notice a significant reduction in the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles on the cheeks.
And I think when you talk about targeting those areas that we don't, like we saw Suzanne even doing it around the crow's feet, can it work there too?
100%, 100%.
Absolutely.
Anywhere
11.
you might have a line. Men don't really care about the lines around their eyes. They think it's distinguished. Women hate those lines. But maybe you have lines that don't bother you and lines that do, and that's the beauty of the product. You can target it. Now, the hyaluronic acid, if you come to my office in Beverly Hills, let's be totally honest, I do make a living as a board-certified dermatologist. I often do lip augmentation, and I inject hyaluronic acid into nasolabial lines, and we do facial procedures. It's painful, it's expensive, and this is that same hyaluronic acid but in a topical form.
Perfect.
So people say, I don't want surgery, I don't want procedures, I don't want the pain, I don't want the cost, and I say the next best thing you can do other than injecting yourself is to use a product like this.
So it has a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We have it on auto delivery. It's a 214-582. This is why the show is called Beauty Newsmakers. Dr. Kirby,
Pleasure's
welcome
all
back
mine.
to
Thank you
QVC.
very
It's great
much.
to work with
Thank
you again. And if you would like to order